Hey there, and welcome to another Awkward Kid adventure, where it's not the destination that's awkward, it's just me. I have my sad little string of lights on in the background because today we're heading up to St. Augustine to see their Nights of Light celebration. We're going to stop off at the Pirate Museum first because, of course, and then we're going to take a trolley ride and see all the lights that they have up there. But first, some holiday cat in the window. Bug! Hey, buddy. Oh. This is my first year doing this, so I'm pretty excited about it, and I hope you guys will join me. So let's go! If anyone in your party is handicapped, or even if you're just interested in the trolley ride, your best bet is to park in the Historic District's parking garage. The price is $15 per vehicle, but it puts you literally right next to the loading area for the trolleys. Right across the sidewalk is the Visitor Center, which has restrooms and a little museum and a gift shop. But as you will see here in a moment, the trolley loading area is literally right outside the doors to the parking garage, so this is your best bet if you just want the trolley ride and nothing else. And speaking of the Visitor Center, this is where we spent some of our pre-ride time, since we didn't arrive in time to see the Pirate Museum. Ugh, I will get you next time, Father Time! Aside from the restrooms and the gift shop, there's a terrific little history museum inside that has all sorts of artifacts and displays from St. Augustine's history, and they also do some educational presentations on certain nights, although of course it wasn't one of the nights that we were going to be there. But you should definitely check it out if you're coming in here, because it's more than just pamphlets and brochures. Oh wait, you want to get your picture with that man? One of the things I really loved while we were outside exploring were all of these little nooks that were hidden in behind and between buildings off the sidewalk, so they just felt really cozy and inviting. This place had somebody out singing and kind of gave off a coffee shop vibe, but it was just very relaxing to be able to stand out there, listen to the fountain and the music and the cool Florida air, which does not happen very often, and getting our fortune told by a creepy animatronic woman. Oh, nuts. It's donut time, donut time. Look at that tasty donut. Check out these creepy kids over here. Anyone else tempted to just like stick your finger in their mouths? Our trolley ride was scheduled for 6:30, but we actually got on about 15 minutes early. Now, due to the pandemic, you have to buy an entire row on the trolley, which is $69.95 and seats up to 4 people.
Now, we do hope you enjoy your tour of St. Augustine's world-famous Nights of Lights. And don't forget to vote for your favorite lighting display at votelights.com.
Oh, is that what it does? Yay, front row! For safety reasons while driving, each row is really narrow to get into and is quite a step up. Now, if you can't leave your wheelchair, as you can see here, they do have a special lift on the back of at least one of the cars where you can sit comfortably and still be able to enjoy the show.
I've got the go-ahead. We're going to take off in just a second here. Can I get a great big
There we go.
ho, 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 folks?
Ho, ho, ho!
Bye-bye.
Oh, heck yes, it's my favorite song! But unfortunately, you guys don't get to hear any of it because copyright. So instead, listen to this nice YouTube-sanctioned montage. I have to say though that this company knows exactly how to get you in the spirit because every song that they played was a hit. Oh, here it comes. The Christmas anthem. All I want for Christmas is you. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Unfortunately, all good things must end, and after almost an hour, our trolley pulled back into the station to be greeted by a very exuberant elf.
Do not go! Stay! Hold! Still! Sit!
The tour ended with complimentary hot apple cider and sugar cookies, and even though I'd eaten donuts just an hour before, I was not turning that down. Alright, so we're back home now, back in front of my lovely tacky curtain wall. I love it. It's great. Anyway, we're back home and oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I want to do that again and again and again. I just want to do it like every night. It was so much fun. I forget because I'm basically a hermit. I never leave the house really, that especially with the pandemic the past couple years, but I forget the energy that's just in the air when there's all these people that are all just having fun, I guess. You know, even if we hadn't done the trolley tour, there were all these folks that were shopping, and there were all these little nooks that were back behind shops and restaurants and things where people were eating. And you saw in one clip, assuming I included it, of a girl singing back there. So they're doing all these things, like not just the holiday trolley things, and they had people out on boats out on the river as well, but just all these people, and you know, as we passed by, people in the restaurants were waving and screaming at us, and the energy is just so contagious. You just can't help but get into the spirit while you're out there. So it was a lot of fun. I had my doubts at first because the first few minutes of our journey until we actually got downtown, the lights were just kind of like, and so I was afraid that maybe people had decided that they really didn't want to do the light display this year. But by the time we got into downtown, and that's not a ghost back there, that's my cat. Anyway, by the time we got downtown, two of the buildings especially, and one of them was the Hilton, so go figure, of course they've got money to burn, but the lights were just amazing. So many of these little like white twinkling lights, and every one of them just hit my serotonin receptors just right. It was so great. And there's so much more to see down there. I didn't realize it until I actually got there. So I apologize to you St. Augustine residents because I know tourists suck, but I'm totally coming back because there's so much left to see. We didn't get to do the pirate museum that day because by the time we got there, we wouldn't have had enough time to walk through and then come back to the cat. I'm sorry. We wouldn't have had enough time to see everything. This cat is just, I should not have stood in front of the curtains. Anyway. There's a ton more to see, so if you happen to be down in the St. Augustine area, I absolutely recommend that you guys check it out, because there's a ton of restaurants. I mean, I could drive up there like every day and probably eat at a different place for a month, and they're all, you know, I didn't really see a whole lot of chain restaurants, so that was nice. It's they had like an oyster bar and an Irish pub and all sorts of things, so I have to go back for that. And of course there's still the Pirate Museum, we still have to go there. And there's a fort that's up there, and that looked really like spooky in the dark, to be honest, but that was pretty cool too. So there's just a ton to see. So yes, if you make it down to that area, I'm really sorry about that back there, and you absolutely need to go. Alright, so before I leave, I just want to send out a huge, huge thank you to my Ko-fi subscribers, not subscribers, donators, whatever you, supporters, that's the word I wanted. Thank you guys so much. When I started this channel, I didn't realize how much money it costs. Even just driving places, paying for parking or various activities or food, like that all adds up. Even though I'm trying to do all the cheap stuff, it still adds up. So it means a ton that you guys thought that this channel is worth something, that you wanted to subscribe to it. So I seriously, like, the word thank you just doesn't seem expansive enough, but it's a huge deal to me. So thank you very much. And if any of the rest of you would like to subscribe, you can find the link down in the description below. But even if you can't afford to support in that kind of way, which is totally fine, I don't want anybody donating money unless they're financially stable. Even if you can't, just liking the video, subscribing to the channel, commenting, and sharing with your friends are all huge, because YouTube's algorithm sucks for small creators. So if that's all you can do, that means a ton, seriously. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for coming along. Bye.